आर्द्रं जलति ज्योतिरहमस्मि ज्योतिर्जलति ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमस्मि ब्रह्माहमस्मि अहमेवं मां जुहोमि स्वाहा अहमेवाहं मां जुहोमि स्वाहा. There is a cool light which shines in everyone. That's the self. I am that. I am offering this little micro self into the macrocosmic self, and that is the jnana fire sacrifice. This jnana fire sacrifice should go on, and only the macrocosmic light should shine in me. That's the prayer.
Thank you. Constant remembrance is the only way. When we constantly remember that fire of knowledge, when we remember it, all what we are not, all what we are not, it gets removed. Actually, it's a yagna, it's a sacrifice of ego. And it's a constant yagna. You're giving ahuti of your ego. You're putting your ego into this fire of knowledge. Constant effort, all the time. So when you are not doing anything, let's say you're driving a car which does not need to be engaged with anyone, or washing dishes, or sitting, or having a coffee, rather than engaging with mind in your thoughts and planning and doing next, remember yourself as awareness. The witnessing being in us, which is impartial. If you still have no clue what I am talking about, try to investigate, go within. If you are sincere, if you are honest, you will find it. By putting your attention within. Thoughts are not within, thoughts are outside you. Thoughts are very superficial, they are waves. Don't stay there. Thoughts are very unstable ground. Don't try to sort out this riddle within thoughts. All these techniques of controlling mind by thoughts, by giving positive thoughts. All this is okay. But you stay in the maze of thoughts only. Touch your own silence. Satsang is a reminder that without knowing yourself, there cannot be a eternal peace and knowledge. But remember, it should be constant. When you are alone, try to find out that jewel. Be in that silence. Be a devotee of that silence. Be with that. I am calling it silence because there is no other way to describe. Other thing what we are engaged all the time are thoughts. So if you are not in thoughts, then what it is? It is that pure silence. It is there even when you are having thoughts, but your attention goes on thoughts, not on that. When you settle in your solitude and when you interact, don't lose your awareness from that pure self. When you are in worldly affairs, talking to people, doing a task, let the body do, let the actions happen, but you stay there only. Don't get out to check if things are going right or wrong. You stay there. With some effort, some sincerity, soon it will become your natural state. To an extent that when you dream, you stay grounded there only. When you sleep, you are there only. Because this never changes. And what changes is not you. The one which is changing is only mind. You are not mind. Only the changing give rise to suffering. Changeless is always bliss. You are this changeless. Knowing this intellectually is not going to end suffering. You have to find this jewel within you. Only sacrifice you have to make is move away from thoughts. Thoughts is a noise in which silence of self is not heard. Hold on to this awareness firmly with all your attention, with all your efforts. And then it becomes natural. It holds you. People who do japa, taking a name of God and repeating it, first they do it by effort. They will keep saying Ram, 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 Ram. They will use beads. They will write it down on a paper, or they will keep speaking aloud or within mind. And then what happens it when they stop this practice, it becomes effortless. It continue repeating itself as if you energize with your efforts, and once you touch, that door opens and it continues on its own. It continues in sleep, and it continues in each and every pore of the body, that japa. Then you don't have to do it. It does for you. But until you reach that state, you have to put efforts. Only up to that. Bhagavan says so nicely that a spiritual seeker first is like a baby monkey. A baby monkey is holding his or her mother, grasping mother. And then it becomes like a kitten of a cat. Kitten doesn't hold mother. Mother holds in the mouth and moves around. Your job is done. It is effortless now. From effort, it becomes effortless. But effort should be so intense so you abide in this pure self. On path of spirituality, there are umpteen number of people who have experiences, as they call it, experience. And then it fades away. In few seconds, in minutes, in hours, in days, in weeks, it stays and it goes away. And comes back again and goes away. As if the veil of Maya has moved away and came back again. There is a threshold after which no efforts are needed. Effort has to be continuous, regular, without a break. Bhagavan says you can take a break when you go to sleep. That's okay. He's not asking us to be awake 24 hours, otherwise, you will get mad. But the practice should continue from morning till you go to bed. By putting your energy, your attention on that pure awareness, not on body, not on mind, not on thoughts, not on intellect, not on word, not on worldly affairs. With your energy here, things will flow so smoothly, much better than what your ego is doing now. Ego does partiality. Ego feeds to itself. It does not care about rest of the world. Even when it cares for rest of the world, it is some meanness, some sort of selfishness, which allows it to do that. It cannot be the purest. It is tainted. It is conditioned. It can only pretend to be pure. It learns from its conditioning. It can get better. It can be best among the egos. But it stays as a donkey in form of horse. It can only pretend. Because it is pretending hard, it is restless, agitated, and unhappy. Rather than fixing the ego, go to the source, which is untainted, blemishless, purest of pure. It has no beginning, no end. No birth, no death. Don't get entangled in this projection of mind. All beings and objects Go behind this projector. And only you can do that. You are always behind this projector. You are the source of energy in this projector which is projecting this world. Go there. Stop dancing as an image in front of the projector. That is what every human being is doing. A body given to interact, to talk, to do. We think we are this. It is part of the projection. It has its own use, but don't own it. You are not this. All the drama body is doing is in the domain of mind and body. You are always a witness to everything. Identify yourself with the source in the body, and then you know that you are within and without, not just in this body. You are that pure gold, undifferentiated. Thousands of your activities will drop by knowing it. So many activities we do for the sake of only this body and this mind and its sensory organs and its desires, and keep feeding desires to this body, pampering this body. This body is moving towards death, and we are so attached to this body that we move together with this body towards death. And we fall into the hell of this Maya. People talk about heaven and hell. There cannot be a hell other than this body. Identification with this body is a hell. And de identification is that eternal heaven, that eternal bliss, free from birth and death, free from suffering, free from you and me. Only for the sake of saying we say you. There is no you, as there is no me. We are all one, same pure awareness. But we all have to know truth in our own way. It is not a theory, it is not a concept or a philosophy. It is your own truth, your reality. It's not in books, it is within you. Know here and know it now. Don't postpone it. We have very limited time. You are very, very close to it. To finish this puzzle or mystery. For this, you need to have a human birth. Then you should have interest in knowing it. And then you should have some company, satsang, teaching, or a practice. And then just you have to do it. You have ticked all the boxes. Now that darshan, that manifestation of absolute has to happen. Always remember that. Be with that. You are this pure divine silence. Understand this silence is the energy by which all sentient and insentient things are seen. When this body will not be there, you will be there. When you are not air or a ghost, you are that pure intelligence by which everything manifests. Everything. Nothing is outside you, yet you are unaffected. Understand knowing your true nature is bliss, is liberation, is mukti, moksha. When you know that you are everything, nothing is outside you, there is no individual, no other, then ego's attempt to help others also goes away because it's just a drama ego is doing. When you are at ease, you are awareness. Stay at ease. Awaken from this dream world. Enjoy this bliss of silence. This is your inherent nature, free from all afflictions. Your bliss is not dependent on this body. Your bliss is not dependent on circumstances or people around you. It's independent of everything. Though every other thing is dependent on it. Like your dream. Your dream depends on your sleep. When you sleep, you dream. When you are awake, there is no dream. And when there is real awakening, then there is no dream left. Then this word is like moon in daylight. It is there but not there. Keep your attention on the substratum and merge in it. Be with it. Get dissolved in it. What people think about you is not important. It is you who think about yourself is important. Give away all identity. No trace of individual is left. Merge in absolute. You are absolute. Go back to that undifferentiated awareness. I would suggest when you step out of satsang, keep that energy. Mind plays and will give you suggestions as if on you there is a boss always instructing you, commenting on you. Neglect that and stay here. Allowing the body to do what it has to, but stay here. Thank you. Thank you.